So here we have the Hyundai Tucson on a 17 plate. I'm going to start off firstly by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through just a few of the controls on the inside. From the outside, you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels. We're going to start off inside the boot area of the vehicle first of all. As we approach the back of it, you can see we have reversing sensors, plenty of boot space as well, along with that 60/40 split folding rear seat should you wish to increase this space even further again. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car, and then as I mentioned, we'll hop in and just run through a few of the controls on the inside of it from there. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. Over on the left-hand side, we have the rev counter and coolant temperature gauge. On the right-hand side, the speedometer and fuel gauge. In the centre, you can see the total miles of the car. They are 44,117. Above that, we've got the main trip computer. You can change the information that's displayed there for various things, including a digital readout for the speedometer. We're on the kind of driving data menu at the moment. There are other menus available to you as well. And cycling through those is easy. Just use these buttons here. We have our cruise control over on that side of the car. On the left-hand side, the stereo and phone controls, including voice activation. And in the centre is where you'll pair your phone up, just here so that you can use it. You press 2 to add new. In this instance, 1 to cancel. When it comes to radio, we've got FM, AM and DAB. Every push of that button will cycle you through, or you can use the numbers down here to select one of the wavebands. You can also connect up your own music via USB or auxiliary input as well. The main volume for the stereo is just there. Below that, we have dual zone climate control. You can adjust the passenger and driver temperature. You can determine where you'd like the air to be distributed. You can increase and decrease the fan speed. The air conditioning is on when that light shows. Same button to turn it off again, of course. Or hit auto. The car will now take full control of the fan speed and direction of the air to maintain the temperatures that you've asked for. Any manual adjustment will override that straight away and allow you to put it back on your own setting. We have a heated driver and passenger seat, both of which have 3 separate heat settings each, as you can see. 2 12-volt charging sockets, the USB and auxiliary inputs I mentioned a moment ago, a 6-speed manual gearbox, and then these buttons here, so you can turn the parking sensors on and off. You can turn off the stop and start for the car. You can turn the downhill brake control on and off, and you can change the driving mode of the car. So the steering mode from normal to sport. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car for yourself and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at Surrey Specialist Cars. We'd love to hear from you soon.